Welcome to today's video, Pinterest Mastery, your complete guide to building a powerful presence on one of my favorite platforms, a very underrated platform out there, Pinterest. We're going to unlock the secrets to creating, optimizing, and growing a successful Pinterest account from the ground up. This isn't just another social media tutorial. This is a comprehensive roadmap designed specifically for 2026 to help you leverage Pinterest for real sustainable growth. Get ready to transform how you think about online content and discover a platform that truly works for you long term. Let's dive into why this guide, this video is so crucial right now. Before I get into it, Nick Garcia here, Pinterest expert. Generated nearly $1 million with Pinterest from selling digital products, sold over 30,000 of those, multiple six figures in a few different affiliate programs, as well as just generating traffic for ad revenue. Been on Mediavine for 6 years, journey on one site and another site about to be onboarded. So why does this guide matter now more than ever? Pinterest has quietly become a powerhouse for content creators and any type of business. Yet most marketers are ignoring it or missing out. We're talking about over 600 million monthly active users globally, with 275 weekly active users, all seeking inspiration and solutions. Unlike other platforms where your content vanishes in hours, Pinterest acts like a visual search engine, meaning your content can drive traffic for months, even years. This guide talks about the best practices from the Pinterest Educator Program and current 2026 data into a clear 5-step framework. You'll learn how to build a Pinterest presence that delivers consistent results, whether you're promoting a business, growing a brand, or just driving traffic to any type of content. This unique opportunity is something you simply cannot afford to ignore, and it all starts with understanding Pinterest's unique place in the digital world. Pinterest holds, in my opinion, a truly unique position in the digital world, a strategic middle ground no other platform can claim. It's not just social media platform. It's also a powerful visual search engine and a shopping discovery tool all rolled into one. This triple identity creates incredible opportunities for us. While platforms like Instagram focus on social connection and TikTok on entertainment, Pinterest users arrive with a completely different mindset. They're actively searching for solutions, inspiration, and products to buy. In fact, 73% of users say Pinterest visual search outperforms traditional text-based search. Imagine searching for healthy recipes and immediately seeing appetizing images of actual dishes, not just text links. This visual first approach drastically reduces friction in the discovery process. It's this unique blend that sets Pinterest apart, and it's also what gives your content an incredible longevity advantage. So the content longevity advantage on Pinterest is a game changer, and it's arguably the most compelling reason to invest a significant portion of your time here. Think about it. An Instagram post lasts maybe 21, 48 hours unless it goes viral. A Facebook post, just 5 to 6 hours, even worse. TikTok videos trend for a day or two before they're buried. Pinterest operates on an entirely different timeline. The average Pinterest pin has a lifespan of 4 months or longer, with many high quality pins driving traffic for over a year. In fact, many of my pins that are 8 to 11 years old still generate plenty of traffic. Not all of them, but a handful do. One that's generated over $50,000, $60,000. Another one that I recently took off again has generated at least $30,000. So Pinterest has an incredibly long lifespan. So this means you're not stuck on that exhausting content treadmill, constantly creating new posts just to stay visible. Instead, your content becomes a long-term asset that appreciates over time, working for you around the clock 24/7. This fundamental difference is why Pinterest offers such an incredible return on investment. And this longevity is directly tied to the unique intent of the audience. So understanding your audience and intent on Pinterest is key to unlocking its full potential. Pinterest users aren't just passively scrolling looking for entertainment. They arrive with a high purchase intent and an active problem-solving mindset. While over 70% of users are female, male user growth is accelerating rapidly in categories like fashion, fitness, and home improvement. This platform attracts users across all generations, from Gen Z seeking aesthetic inspiration to baby boomers planning home renovations. What unites them is this intent. They are planners and doers. They're actively searching for ideas to implement, products to buy, and solutions to their problems. This intent driven behavior creates a unique opportunity for you. You don't need a massive follower account to succeed here. Your content gets discovered based on its relevance to what people are searching for, not your follower count. In fact, just 4 months ago, I started a brand new account blog and I've grown it to 1 million impressions. Currently working on getting that AdSense approved. So, and right now I'm at 45 followers for that account, generating 350 to 600 website visits every single day. That's just in 4 months. So this levels the playing field for everyone, allowing even brand new accounts to reach thousands, even millions of people, versus like trying to game the Google SEO algorithm. Good luck. I've completely ignored Google traffic for over a decade. So now let's take a look at the 5-step framework that will guide you through building this powerful powerhouse of Pinterest. So building a successful Pinterest presence isn't about luck. It's about following a proven roadmap strategy. We've talked about the unique advantages of Pinterest and why it's such a powerful platform. Now let's look at some practical steps you need to take to harness that power. This 5-step framework is your blueprint for success, guiding you from initial setup to creating content that truly resonates. So we'll start by laying a solid foundation with your account setup, then move into optimizing your profile for maximum impact. From there, we'll master keyword research, organize your content strategically with boards, and finally design pins that drive real results. This systematic approach ensures you're not just posting, but building a valuable asset. So let's begin with the very first step, creating your account. The first step in our framework is creating your Pinterest account. It might seem straightforward, but it involves critical decisions that set the stage for your long-term success. You can sign up quickly using your email, Gmail, or Facebook account. Pinterest will, I think they might have actually done away with the Facebook account recently. So just any Google or email address works. Pinterest will ask for your birthday for safety reasons, which is standard practice across all platforms. You'll also select interest to customize your home feed. This is important to remember. These initial interest selections only influence what Pinterest shows you. It has nothing to do with what you're going to be posting about or how your content performs. You can select topics you personally enjoy without worrying about it affecting your niche strategy. Don't overthink this part. Just pick a few categories to get started. With your basic account created, let's explore how to navigate your new Pinterest home. So now your account's set up, let's take a quick tour of your new Pinterest dashboard. Your home feed is where you'll see personalized stream of pins based on the interests that you selected. It's a great place for initial inspiration. But the real power lies in that search bar at the top. This is your window and what people are actively looking for on Pinterest. As you type, Pinterest Autocomplete populate feature will suggest popular search terms. So pay close attention to these suggestions. They're invaluable for understanding user intent people are searching for, essentially. In the top right, you'll find your profile icon, which gives you access to your public profile and your settings. Before we start creating content, we need to unlock some essential tools. So next, we'll convert your account to a business profile. Converting to a business account is arguably the most crucial step you'll take, and it's completely free. This isn't just for traditional businesses, it's for anyone serious about growing their presence on Pinterest. The biggest benefit is access to Pinterest Analytics, which shows you exactly what's working and what isn't. You'll also gain access to the Pinterest Trends tool, a powerful resource for identifying trending topics and planning your content strategically. Business accounts also unlock audience insights, helping you understand who's engaging with your content. While not mandatory, you also have the option to run ads if you ever choose to. If you're interested in like amplifying some of your pins or your best performing pins or selling your products or whatever. This conversion takes less than a minute and it's essential for making data-driven decisions. Now let's make sure your profile makes a great first impression. So your Pinterest profile is your digital storefront, and first impressions truly matter. When somebody discovers your pin and clicks through to your profile, you have a brief window to capture their attention. Start with a clear, high-quality profile photo, a professional headshot for personal brands, or a logo for any type of business. So your display name should be simple and recognizable, either your real name or your brand name. Your username, which appears in your URL, should also be memorable and relevant to your niche. Remember, everything is about keywords. The About section is your chance to tell visitors what you do, who you serve, and include any relevant keywords naturally without overdoing it. Don't stuff keywords here. Finally, claim that website and other social accounts like Instagram. This adds credibility and unlocks valuable cross-platform insights and analytics. Now with your profile optimized, we'll look at some critical settings that impact your discoverability. So after you've optimized your basic profile information, we need to address two critical settings that directly impact your discoverability on Pinterest. Many users overlook these and it severely limits your reach. First, ensure your profile privacy is off. If this is on, only approved followers can see your content, which completely defeats the purpose of being found through search, right? You want everyone to see your amazing pins. Second, make sure the hide your profile from search engines setting is also off. This is crucial because Google can drive significant additional traffic to your Pinterest content. You want search engines to find and index your pins, so keep this disabled. These settings are often enabled by default for privacy, but they're roadblocks to growth on Pinterest. So double check them. And as a bonus, don't forget to add a compelling cover image to your profile. It's prime visual real estate that immediately establishes your brand. With these settings squared away, you're ready to dive into the absolute foundation of Pinterest success, keyword research. We're moving into step 3, keyword research, which is truly the foundation of all Pinterest success. Remember, Pinterest is a visual search engine. People find your content by typing keywords into the search bar. And also the algorithm does its algorithm thing and shows people similar things, even if they haven't searched for it quite yet. So if you're not optimizing for those keywords, your beautiful pins will remain invisible. Nobody will see your content. The good news is Pinterest makes this incredibly easy, even for beginners. You don't need expensive tools. The simplest and most effective technique is the autocomplete method. So just click the search bar and start typing a broad keyword related to your niche, like men's style. As you type, Pinterest will immediately show you a drop-down list of popular search terms. These are actual searches real users are performing right now. They're pure gold. Your action item here is to create a spreadsheet. List your main topics, and then for each topic, record every keyword variation you discover using this method. This organized approach will make your content creation so much easier. Once you've exhausted these initial suggestions, we'll move on to an even deeper keyword discovery technique. So building on the autocomplete method, we have the alphabet soup method, which uncovers even more specific long tail keywords. This is where you find those hidden gems your competitors might be missing. You start with your main keyword like men's style, then you systematically add each letter of the alphabet after. So you type men's style A, and Pinterest will show you popular searches starting with men's style, followed by a word beginning with A. You might find men's style aesthetic or men's style accessories. Record all the relevant suggestions in your spreadsheet, then you delete the A and type B, repeating the process all the way through Z. This method is thorough and it's time consuming, and yes, it takes a little bit of effort, but it's incredibly valuable because you'll uncover hundreds of specific keyword variations and more importantly, more long tail keywords, which are very important. So these long tail keywords have less competition and attract users with higher intent, making them easier to rank for and more likely to convert. So aim for 20 to 30 keyword variations for each main topic. The more thorough you are here, the clearer your content strategy becomes. So next let's look at a powerful tool for validating these keywords and spotting trends. So now that you've gathered a wealth of your keywords, it's time to use the Pinterest Trends tool to add some advanced intelligence to your research. This tool is a game changer for business accounts. You can access it through the Business Hub. The Trends tool lets you enter a keyword and see its search volume over time. This helps you validate your assumptions. You can compare multiple keywords to see which is more popular, ensuring you're targeting terms with actual demand. It also reveals seasonal patterns. For example, you might see that searches for winter coat spike in September, not December. This insight allows you to plan your content 45 to 60 days before the peak trend, giving your pins time to gain traction. The tool also shows related trending searches, helping you spot emerging opportunities before they become saturated. Use the Trends tool to refine your keyword list and ensure you're creating content that aligns with current and future user interest. With this data, you're ready to organize your findings into actionable themes. So after all that thorough keyword research, the next step is to organize your findings into logical themes. Each of these themes will become a board on your Pinterest profile. Think of your boards as categories or folders that help Pinterest understand your content and make it easier for users to explore. So look at your keyword spreadsheet and identify natural groupings. For a men's fashion account, you might have a broad men's style board for general tips and inspiration. Then you create more specific boards like men's pants, men's outfit ideas, men's accessories, and men's suits. This strategy here is to start with at least 5 boards, one broad, one general board that covers your overall niche, and 4 or more specific subtopic boards. This structure helps Pinterest categorize your content effectively and makes your profile look professional and well organized. This foundation is crucial before we start creating actual boards and pins. So now we've organized our keywords. It's time to put them into action by creating our first board. Boards are the backbone of your Pinterest presence, acting as theme collections for your pins. To create one, simply go to your profile and click the plus button, then select board. The most crucial part here is your board name. For example, men's style is far better than Dapper Dudes because people actually search for men's style. Also, make sure the secret board toggle is off. We want our content discovered, so public boards are essential. This foundational step ensures your content is categorized correctly from the start, making it discoverable to your target audience. So after you've created your new board, Pinterest will immediately suggest pins related to your board's keyword. This is where the power of repinning comes in. Think of yourself as a curator, gathering the best ideas in one place for your audience. Repinning isn't stealing, it's sharing, and it gives the original creator credit while adding value to your board. A board with just a couple pins looks abandoned, but one with 15 to 20 pins instantly establishes authority and signals to Pinterest that it's a valuable resource. Aim to save 15 to 20 high quality relevant pins to each board right off the bat. This quickly builds substance and shows Pinterest you're active and engaged user, setting the stage for your own original content. After populating your boards with repins, it's time to optimize them for max impact. This is advanced board management, and it's all about refining your organization. First, add a concise board description that naturally includes your keywords. Write for humans, not robots. Keep it under 500 characters. Next, select a visually striking pin to serve as your board cover. This image represents your board on your profile, so make it eye-catching and relevant. For larger boards, consider creating sections to organize content further, like casual versus formal within a fashion board. Finally, use the pin ordering feature to drag your original pins to the top. This ensures visitors see your unique content first, which is crucial as we move into creating our own content and pins. So now for the exciting part, creating your first pin. This is step 5, and it's where design meets content. When creating a pin, always prioritize a 2:3 aspect ratio, like 1000 by 1500 pixels. Vertical pins dominate the feed and perform much better than square or horizontal images. Second, text overlays are essential. Your image might be beautiful, but text tells users exactly what the pin is about, making it more informative at a glance. Use bold, readable fonts. Finally, include subtle branding with your logo or website URL at the bottom. This builds recognition without distracting from the actual content. A key tip here, pins without faces often perform better, so focus on the product or outcome. With these design principles, your pins will stand out and grab attention, stop the scroll, and get the click. Your pin title is a critical element for both SEO and driving clicks. It's not just a label, it's a call to action. The winning formula combines your main keyword with a specific hook and context. Avoid lazy titles like my outfit or cool shirt, which are too vague and generic. Instead, craft optimized titles like casual summer outfit ideas for men, 2026 style guide, which are keyword rich and specific. Remember to front load your keywords. Pinterest often truncates titles in the feed, especially on mobile, so your main keyword needs to appear within the first 30 to 40 characters. This ensures users instantly see what your pin is about, encouraging them to click and explore further. Now let's talk about pin descriptions. This is where SEO truly meets persuasion, and it's your chance to tell Pinterest and your audience exactly what your pin offers. Remember, your title grabs attention, but your description seals the deal and helps Pinterest categorize your content. The first 50 to 60 characters are absolutely critical because they're what users see in the feed before clicking that read more link. So make sure the opening sentence is compelling, keyword rich, and clearly states the benefit or value of your pin. You also want to naturally weave in multiple related keywords throughout the description. Think about all the variations people might use to search for your content and include them organically. Finally, always end with a clear call to action. Tell people exactly what you want them to do next, whether it's to click through to your website, save the pin for later, or download a guide. This direct instruction guides users and improves your click-through rates. With a strong description, you're not just optimizing for search, you're actively engaging your audience. So next, we'll discuss how to drive that engaged audience directly to your website with destination links. Building on the persuasive descriptions we just covered, destination links are how you turn Pinterest engagement into tangible traffic for your website. That's why you're here. This is one of Pinterest's most powerful features, allowing you to send users directly to your content. The biggest mistake people make is linking to their homepage, which I call the homepage trap. If your pin is about blue silk shirts and you link to a generic shop page, you're forcing the user to search again, creating friction and leading to a high bounce rate. Instead, use a deep linking strategy. If your pin is about a specific blue silk shirt, link directly to that product page. This ensures the user lands to exactly where they expect to, reducing frustration and significantly increasing conversion rates. The golden rule here is simple: never make a user search for what they just clicked on. Always provide the most direct, relevant link possible. This attention to detail ensures that the traffic Pinterest sends you is high quality and more likely to convert. So now that we know where to send our audience, let's look at how to help Pinterest categorize our content effectively. So after crafting your compelling pin and setting up your destination link, the next crucial step is telling Pinterest where your content belongs. This involves board selection and adding relevant tags, which are vital signs for the algorithm. The board you choose is the most critical signal because your pin inherits the SEO authority of that board. So always select the most specific and relevant board you have. If you have to create a new one, then create a new one. If you have a pin about men's style outfits, it should go into your men's style outfits board, not a general fashion board. This precise categorization helps Pinterest understand your content's niche. Additionally, you want to add relevant tags. These are like labels that help Pinterest categorize your content more broadly. Start typing in a keyword and Pinterest will suggest relevant tags. Don't try to invent your own hashtags here. Stick to the pre-populated suggestions. These tags provide additional context, helping Pinterest show your pin to users who might be interested in that particular topic, even if they haven't searched for that exact keyword before. This correct categorization is key to expanding your reach. With our content categorized, let's move on to the final pin settings that maximize engagement and discovery. So before you hit publish, there are a few critical pin settings that can significantly impact your engagement and discovery. So they're often overlooked, but can make a big difference. First, always keep comments turned on. Comments are a strong engagement signal to Pinterest, indicating that your content is valuable and sparking conversation. Never turn them off and make sure to reply to every comment to boost your pin's visibility even further. Next, leverage the native scheduling tool. Consistency is more important than the exact time of day you post. And scheduling allows you to plan up to 2 weeks ahead, ensuring a steady stream of content. This helps you maintain momentum without feeling overwhelmed. So if you sell products, the product tags feature is a game changer. It allows you to tag products directly in your pin, creating a seamless shoppable experience. If you don't sell products, ensure show similar products is enabled to add discovery. And here's a pro tip: always double check your destination link one last time before hitting publish. A broken link is a wasted opportunity. These small adjustments can significantly amplify your pin's performance. So now let's look at a powerful format that's gaining traction across all of Pinterest: video pins. Video pins are a powerful way to enhance engagement through motion, and they're becoming increasingly important on Pinterest as well as all social media, right? So they tend to generate significantly high engagement rates, higher sometimes than static images, because they grab attention and allow you to demonstrate concepts more effectively. The key to success with video pins is a 3-second rule. You must hook the viewer immediately, meaning movement needs to happen in the very first frame. Avoid static intro screens, and also design your videos for sound off. Most users watch videos without audio, so your clear text overlays and captions ensure your message is understood even in silence. Finally, pay close attention to your cover image selection. This is a static thumbnail users see in their feed before the video auto plays, right? So choose a frame that is visually compelling and clearly represents your video's content. A strong cover image is crucial for getting that initial click. Remember, you got to hook them right away and you got to keep the hook going. So by focusing on these elements, you can create video pins that stop the scroll and drive impressive engagement. Next, we'll discuss how to balance consistency and quality with your overall content strategy. So now you know how to create pins. Let's talk about your overall content strategy. It's about finding that sweet spot between consistency and quality. You don't need to post 100 times a day. 1 to 5 to even 10 daily pins is a great starting point, especially if you're starting out. Shoot for 3 to 5 and then scale from there, just so you avoid getting overwhelmed and that dreaded trap of like being consistent for a week and then stopping, coming back. You know how it goes. The key here is consistency in whatever you're doing. It's far better to post one pin every day than to dump 30 pins once a month and then disappear. This signals to Pinterest that you're a reliable content source. So think about an 80-20 rule for your content mix. 80% should be evergreen content, things that provide timeless value. The other 20% should be like trending, seasonal content for those short-term spikes. And for seasonal content specifically, start pinning about 45 days in advance. Pinterest users are planners, not impulse buyers. This consistency creates a compound effect, building momentum over time. So next we'll dive into how to measure the success of your content. So after you've consistently pinning for a few weeks, it's time to look at your analytics. This is how you measure success and optimize your performance. Impressions tell you how many times your pin appeared on screen. High impressions mean your keywords are working, and Pinterest is showing your content to a lot of people. Saves or repins are a huge signal to the algorithm that your content is valuable. So when somebody saves your pin, it extends your reach even further. Outbound clicks are the ultimate goal. This is how many people actually visited your website. It's your money metric for traffic and sales, no matter how you're trying to monetize on Pinterest. If you have high impressions but low clicks, your SEO is good, but your creative might not be compelling enough, right? If you have low impressions, people aren't finding you at all, meaning your keywords need some work. Understanding these metrics helps you refine your strategy. And if you're not assessing, you're guessing. So now let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. Even with solid strategy, awesome content, many creators make common mistakes that limit their Pinterest growth. The first is the Instagram mindset. Don't treat Pinterest like a social network focused on likes and followers. It's a search engine first, so SEO is paramount. Another mistake is inconsistency. This is probably the biggest one. Don't pin 50 times in one day and then vanish for 2 weeks. This tells the algorithm you're unreliable. Instead, aim for 1 to 5, up to 10 every single day. The silent pin is another pitfall. Posting beautiful images without text overlays means users scroll past because they don't know what your pin offers. They're just looking at a pretty picture. Always add a clear hook to your images. Finally, the early exit is a big one. Pinterest is a slow burn. Don't quit after 30 days because you're not seeing massive results. Commit for at least 3 to 6 months to see that compounding effect. Avoiding these mistakes will set you up for success and help you get a little bit momentum to keep that motivation going. So next, let's look at some advanced strategies to accelerate your growth. So all about the fundamentals first. Once you master those, you can use these advanced strategies that can really accelerate your Pinterest growth. First, create pin templates. Stop designing from scratch every single time. Develop 5 to 10 master layouts in Canva, then just swap out images and text. This saves you so much time and ensures visual consistency. Second, prioritize rich media like video pins and idea pins. The algorithm favors content that keeps users on the platform longer. Third, consider joining high-quality niche-specific group boards. This lets you tap into existing audiences, but be selective. A lot of them are spam, trash. You want to avoid those like pin for pin spammy groups. Here's a good growth hack. Once a pin takes off, create 5 new variations of that same pin. Use a new image, new title, and double down on what's already working. These strategies will help you scale your efforts. Now let's look at the tools and resources that help you along the way. So building a successful Pinterest presence is much easier when you leverage the right tools and resources. For design, Canva is the industry standard. It has thousands of pre-made Pinterest templates and a free tier that's perfect for most creators. Adobe Express is another great alternative, offering powerful removal tools and professional typography. For scheduling, Pinterest native scheduler is free and built right in. It's great for beginners, letting you schedule up to 2 weeks in advance. Tailwind is more advanced paid tool with features like Smart Loop and communities for extra reach. For analytics, Pinterest Analytics is your primary dashboard, giving you data on impressions, saves, and audience demographics. Google Analytics is your truth teller, verifying exactly how much traffic Pinterest sends to your site. You can build a massive account using only the free tools that I've mentioned. Only upgrade when you're ready to scale. And next, let's talk about how to choose a profitable niche. Choosing the right niche is absolutely critical for Pinterest success in the long term. It's a foundation upon which everything else is built. The best niches combine your passion, audience demand, and clear monetization potential. You need to genuinely care about the topic, because if you don't, you're going to burn out before you even see any results at all. We'll also need to make sure people are actually searching for your topic. So use a trends tool to verify there's an active year-round audience. Finally, ensure there are clear ways to make money, whether through affiliate programs, ads, or selling your own products. This strategic approach to niche selection sets you up for long-term growth. So let's dive deeper into how you can actually turn that traffic into income. Pinterest isn't just about getting traffic. It's about getting high intent traffic that's ready to convert, right? We're not doing this for fun. We need to make some money. This makes it an incredible platform for making money monetization. Affiliate marketing is a fantastic starting point. You can recommend products you generally love and earn commissions when users click and buy. Digital products like ebooks or templates offer high profit margins because you're selling your own creations directly. If you have an e-commerce store, Pinterest can drive qualified buyers directly to your products. And as you grow, brand partnerships can become a significant income stream. Remember, Pinterest users are often planning purchases, so they arrive with a buying mentality. This intent is what makes Pinterest so powerful for generating income. So how do we ensure this income is sustainable over time? Building sustainable Pinterest presence is a marathon, not a sprint. It's all about the compound effect. Every quality pin you create today can continue driving traffic and making money for years. So I've already told you about some of my success stories with content that I created over 10 years ago. So you also need to be adaptable to Pinterest algorithms and trends will shift. So be ready to pivot your approach while staying true to your core niche. Always prioritize your community. Move from just chasing traffic to building true fans by creating content that genuinely solves their problem. The reality is most people quit during the first 3 months, which I call the grind. But if you push through, you'll start seeing traction around months 4 and 6. And eventually the flywheel effect kicks in, giving you consistent passive traffic. But what happens when things don't go as planned? Even with the best strategy, you'll encounter periods where growth stalls. It's normal, so don't panic. If you see a sudden drop in traffic, it could be seasonality, could be an algorithm. Check the trends tool to see if your interest in keywords has naturally declined. If your impressions are high but clicks are low, you might have creative fatigue. Your SEO is working, but your pin designs or titles aren't compelling enough. Test new designs with brighter colors or stronger hooks. If you have zero reach, your account might be flagged by a spam filter. Stop pinning for 24 hours. Check your account status, contact support if needed. The key is to look at monthly trends, not daily fluctuations. Understanding these common issues helps you quickly get back on track because remember, Pinterest is a long game. So now let's go ahead and take a look at what's the future of Pinterest. So understanding where Pinterest is headed helps you position your account for future success. Video content is becoming increasingly more prioritized, especially short form videos. Static images are losing ground, so embrace video, but don't give up on those static images just yet. Pinterest is also rapidly expanding its shopping integrations, moving towards frictionless in-app purchases. While Pinterest wants you to create high-value content, they also want people to stay on their website to show ads to. Creators who embrace shoppable content will definitely benefit. We're also seeing a Gen Z takeover. They use Pinterest as a search engine for vibes and aesthetics, valuing authenticity over polished perfection. The platform is switching from just inspiration to action. This means creators who facilitate immediate action, whether it's buying a product or trying a DIY project, will be the ones who win. So how do you put all of this into practice? All about the action. So we've learned we need to put everything we've learned into a concrete action plan. This 30-day roadmap will guide you through setting up and optimizing your Pinterest presence, ensuring you build a solid foundation for long-term success. In week 1, your focus is entirely on foundation. You'll create your account, convert it to a business account, and claim your website. This is also when you'll dive deep into keyword research, aiming for at least 50 keywords, and then use those to create your first 5 optimized boards. Week 2 is about content batching. You'll design 5 master pin templates to ensure visual consistency and then create your first 20 pins, complete with those SEO-rich descriptions. Don't forget to include at least one video pin to leverage that engagement boost. By week 3, you're ready to launch and schedule. You'll schedule 2 weeks of content, aiming to pin 1 to 2 times daily. This is also a great time to apply and enable rich pins and engage with 5 other accounts in your niche. Start following people, commenting on certain pins, just will help show Pinterest that you're a real person, not some type of bot. Finally, week 4 is for analysis and optimization. You'll check your Pinterest analytics, get to know that, your trends to see performance data, identify your top performing pin, create 3 variations of that. So this data-driven approach will help you plan your next month content with confidence. Goal here is to have a fully optimized system running on autopilot by day 30. This structured approach will help you avoid overwhelm and build momentum. And with that, let's move on to some final thoughts on the incredible opportunity Pinterest presents. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with some thoughts on why Pinterest is such a powerful opportunity right now. Unlike other platforms where your content disappears quickly, Pinterest offers compounding growth. Every quality pin you create today can continue driving traffic for months, even years, building a library of assets that work for you 24/7. This is the main differentiator here. It's huge. Pinterest users also arrive with high intent. They aren't just mindlessly scrolling, they're actively searching for solutions, inspiration, and products to buy. They're looking for you and your content. And here's the kicker with that though. Pinterest is still a blue ocean. While everyone else is fighting for attention on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, Pinterest remains a massive underutilized opportunity with really less competition, although competition is picking up. And now people are watching videos like this from Pinterest experts. And so, you gotta, be consistent, stick with it, and scale as you go. So these unique aspects make Pinterest an incredible, valuable platform for sustainable growth. So let's look at a few more resources here for my final slide. So to help you continue on your Pinterest journey, I've compiled this essential resources. I also have a free 7-day Pinterest course at the end in the description. Pinterest Academy, they have free courses there. Pinterest Trends is a place to be every single day. Canva and now Ideogram for AI image generation is good. Remember, success on Pinterest is a marathon, not a sprint. Use these resources to keep learning, keep growing, keep moving forward. Subscribe. Also, I'll be sharing 3 videos every single week. Hopefully I can stay consistent with YouTube. I've been doing consistent Pinterest for years, but YouTube has always been a challenge for me. But now I'm ready to share all of my Pinterest secrets with the world. So now let's go build your Pinterest presence.